All right, so I'm gonna just start pressing record on this because I'll just be sitting here for forever thinking about what I'm trying to talk about. Um, this is just gonna be a short video about you as a man needing to be comfortable and okay with your feminine side. I pulled a card. Earlier. Kanemu is who came up. You see that? Four-headed ram, male deity, and he deals with the creation of the human vessel. So he deals with actually creating the body. Now, the thing is, he does not deal with giving the body life. That is what Hathor deals with. So, in conjunction, he will bring the human form into creation, but Hathor will bring the human into actually being able to live out its purpose. As a man, you have to learn to be comfortable with your feminine side because that is where all of your creativity lies. Creativity does not lie in the masculine side of things. Your ability to create music, to sing, to create art, paint, photography, things of that nature, it all lies in the feminine aspect of you. Now, as a man on the outside, yes, you are this, the masculine principle on the outside. But since you are that on the inside, and everything has its genders. Since what you show on the outside is male, what you are on the inside at your core is more feminine. The male gives structure that then becomes the house. But for the house to become alive, for the body to become alive, it requires a feminine principle. We can't be all gung-ho about trying to be the most manliest man that a man can be and disregard the feminine principle that exists within all of us. It just doesn't work like that. You don't get babies and children. You don't get that from just men. You don't get that from just men. There are a lot of artists, male artists, whether it's rapping, singing, however you want to slice it, all of that comes from them being able to tap into the feminine principle that exists within inside of them. That's where all of that comes from. I think that we've gotten to a point where a lot of people, a lot of people try to take that and cause it to exist on the outside because they don't know what to do with it within them. There are a lot of men that are extremely talented artists, but they don't respect that side of themselves. That's only going to show up but so many ways in the real world when it comes to not respecting women that walk around the world. When you get to debauchering your own self and your own gifts because you don't respect them. You don't respect the fact that you can be intuitive. You don't respect the fact that you know how to draw, you know how to do things with colors, you know how to dance and things of that nature. But you gotta learn that that's just a part of you. That's, what you came here to work with, what you came here to deal with and give life unto. Because you wouldn't have been given those gifts for no reason. I've been listening to a lot of I guess you just gonna let me go, so I'm gonna go. I've been listening to a lot of, what's his name? Duran Bernard? Is that how you say his name? Don't beat me over the head with a bat now. Duran Bernard and another dude whose name is Bronze Avery as well. And especially with Duran, there's this really strong style of androgyny that comes through when I listen to his music. And even when you look at his style and the way he presents himself in performance and just as a person, Prince as well, there's this very present androgyny, and it's like the epitome of the masculine and the feminine working together. It's completely outside of sexual orientation. It's completely outside of that. But it is the masculine principle that gives structure to the chords, that, provides the tools of the paintbrush. And then the feminine principle that knows what to draw, that is able to take what God says and give it life through color. And if you're so gung-ho on the masculine principle, all you do is get straight lines, the color, black and white. And it is only there to tell half of the story, when you just have the tool, but not maybe not say that. When you just have the know-how of how to do something, but not the creativeness or even the intuitiveness to speak life into the art that you're creating. Y'all with young sons, I'm not saying make everybody an artist. I'm not saying, make sure everybody gets into music and learns how to music. No, hell no. We still need electricians. We still need mechanics. Abso-fucking-lutely about that. But don't demean him, and don't try to change the way that he is by demonizing the fact that he is in touch with his feminine principle, and that he is able to be in touch with the goddess that exists inside of him and the goddess that's out in nature. Your children come from both principles, so why would they not have that within them to be able to tap into? Not everybody is a 50-50. Some people is 70-30, 80-20. Like I said, don't put your children down, put your sons down because you recognize, oh, it seems like he's a little more feminine. No, but show them how to tap into that and get an understanding for yourself how that feminine principle is trying to come through. You got a son that knows how to dress, show the nigga how to make clothes. You see what I'm saying? You're always walking around singing, put that nigga in some singing lessons or something. You never know. You never know what your child might become in the future. So, once again, and hopefully I didn't get too away from the actual topic at hand, but as men, get used to, comfortable, and gain an understanding of what the goddess within you is here to show you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got for you today.